So I apologize in advance if the lighting is somewhat different, I guess. I don't think it's mediocre, I don't think it's bad, it's just different. I'm trying out professional lighting and whatnot. Don't know how it's going to turn out. It's like really dark out, so that's pretty much what I'm going off of. But hello my love bugs, today I'm going to be doing a high-end haul. Now I've been putting this off for so long that I have, I think, a little bit too much, and I think we're gonna have to divide this into two parts. Part one will be this, and this is going to be Sephora clearance haul things. We're also going to be doing a little bit of Urban Decay clearance haul. Let me see what else. We've got a lot of Tarte. And we'll also do the Balm in here because I got some things on HauteLook from the Balm. So in part two, we're going to be doing a little bit more, obviously high-end things, a lot more Lorac. And yeah, as you will have seen very recently, have been shopping a lot lately for makeup, and it's mostly like palettes and things. But for now, we're gonna get into it, and I hope you enjoy. The very first thing, and the thing that kind of spurred this haul, this is going to be a sale haul, by the way. None of this was bought full price. I really love shopping sales, and I feel like I never share my tips and my tricks. So that's basically, this video is gonna be all encompassing for high-end sales, because I didn't pay much for any of this. This palette was $26 on sale, $24, I'm sorry, on sale on Sephora's website. And if you can see, it's from Tarte. It has some very pretty neutral colored eyeshadows. I used this for the first time today. And then it has two blushes. This is an Exposed, which was exclusive to this palette at the time that it was made. And then the other one, I don't know, because they don't write their like names or anything in here. I know you can find this on eBay right now, and I know I've seen it for like $29, so people are marking up the price by like $5 and then free shipping. So I would definitely check there if you were extremely interested in this. This was a great palette. I liked the actual design of it. I like the little clicky thing right here, and the products themselves are really good. Sorry, I'm blinding you for a minute. I really like this, and again, this was kind of what started the whole haul. I'm gonna try to stay somewhat organized, so I guess let's stay with Tarte for right now. Again, there was a huge clearance sale. I actually tweeted Sephora and I was like, are you not going to carry Tarte anymore? Because there were so many items on clearance, and they said no, that they were. There were just a lot of things that were being discontinued and being kind of cycled through. So I got these lipsticks both for $16 a piece, which normally they're $24, so it was a nice markdown. The first one is in the color Enlightened, which is a dark burnt peach according to the website. And I know that because I looked at more colors last night because I'm an addict. That's why. This is what the color looks like. It's a beautiful dark nude, and I think it's showing up very true to color. The other one that I got is in the shade Wild, which is more of a true red, and I am a red lip girl, believe it or not, so I want to love this. It's a nice kind of blue-based true red. Beautiful, and these are super creamy. I like the packaging. I just tried to put on the cap backwards. That's cash. I also picked up a Tarte Lip Surgeons in the shade Amused. And I don't really know why this color is being discontinued because it is gorgeous. It's a really bright pink. It looks almost neon on camera, but I think it's a true bright pink. And it's nice and sheer. I think it gives you that really cool bitten stain effect where your lips look a little bit pinker, a little bit redder, just maybe a tiny bit deeper than they actually are. So really pretty color. It would have been nice for the summer, but summer is come and gone, so I'll have to find a way to make it work for the fall. This is the Power Couple Amazonian Clay Blush and Bronzer Duo. Now, I had never tried this shade of the blush, and I've also never tried the Amazonian Clay Bronzer. This was $20, I believe. And then you have this really nice matte bronzer, which is a really light shade, and I think will go nicely with my winter complexion. And the blush is in the shade Dollface. I've heard so many things about Dollface, and it's just a nice light baby pink. So this was $20, and it's a huge disc. I thought this would be nice for travel. Okay, and then I have two Kat Von D things. The first one is something that my husband got for me, so I guess it really isn't something that I bought. I was shopping in Sephora, looking at some actual, like, normally priced things, and my husband found this on the sale area, like, rack where everything's divided and on massive clearance, and he picked it up and he bought it without even telling me, and he told me it was $9 and that he knew I loved Kat Von D. Yes, people, my husband is real and I don't fully understand it. So I'm going to swatch these, and I love the pigmentation on them. That was what Tyler said once we were outside. He was like, do you want to swatch and see how pigmented they are? I mean, absolutely adorable. So kind of messy swatches, especially on that purple, but you've got a matte cream, a kind of shimmery brown, so you've got two great neutrals and then two colors. You've got sort of a periwinkle blue, and then a deep plum. So that's a nice little palette. I didn't fully understand the color scheme at first, but I think now that we're into fall, it's going to be really, really pretty and fun to work with. And then like a week after that shopping trip, I saw this palette on Sephora's website on clearance. They had this, and then they also had the palette in Poetica. This is the True Love palette, and this is my second Kat Von D palette. And it's the second one where I don't understand why I buy them on clearance, and it's so gross. I don't understand why they don't list that kind of stuff in the description, but the actual colors are super pigmented, and this was only $14, I believe. And then I, you know, of course got free shipping because I bought other things I didn't need. So here are some swatches for you. Those are the neutral colors. I mean, really amazing pigmentation. I just, you know, that's so weird. And I can definitely see why this palette wouldn't have sold well, because that cream dried out, you know, probably instantly. The cream is unusable, but I do have other colors in here, and I'm not going to swatch the purples because I feel like I'm about to turn into a mess. Okay, so then I hit up the Urban Decay clearance sale, and Urban Decay has great clearance. That was how I really got to know their brand, was I think like 3 years ago. They discontinued their pigments, they discontinued a lot of products, so I got them all for like a couple of bucks. These were $5 a piece, I believe. And then there was an additional sale on top of that. I don't remember when the heck I did all of this. But my favorite lip gloss color of all time is the Urban Decay Lip Junkie in the shade Wallflower. Love this color. I think that they're discontinuing this formula, so I would highly recommend going out and getting them if you are interested. But Wallflower is just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful brown nude. That's what that looks like. They have a really nice peppermint smell, which some people hate. I personally love. Then we have the shade Streak, which is a light kind of pastel peach. I'll swatch that as well. These swatches are easy because I don't have to get my finger all messy. I'm doing them diagonally for some reason. But Streak is a nice sheer nude peach. Okay, so I got Streak, and then I also got the color Peroxide, and I didn't think about how close they were going to be to each other. I don't even think I've swatched Peroxide, but I will do that right here for you in case you are interested in getting them. Oh no, I have swatched this before. I might gift this to someone, like wipe off the applicator and gift it, because I don't need them both. I think that Peroxide is slightly more opaque, and it's also a little teensy tiny bit lighter. But the reason I think that they're discontinuing these is, if you can see with Peroxide, if I'm squeezing it, number one, it creates a huge mess. I don't like squeezy glosses, but this applicator was slightly bent, so it's kind of hard to get any product out. It'll still get used. Might gift it to someone else since it is so similar to Streak. We have the color Obsessed, which might be my favorite out of all of them, except for, of course, Wallflower, which is a baby pink. All of these are nice and creamy too, no shimmer whatsoever. Obsessed is much more opaque than the last two, and it's a beautiful, beautiful baby pink. And then to finish off with the lip glosses, I have the color Red Light, which is a nice true red. So really love those glosses. I'm excited to have more colors of them, especially since I do believe they will be discontinued. I also picked up the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Greed, and this was $8 on clearance. I needed a new Urban Decay primer potion, and I had read the reviews on Greed, and everyone was like, it's really glittery, it's a real gold, and I was like, I wear really warm toned eyeshadows anyways, I didn't think it would really interfere. But now that I've swatched it and everything, I do think it is going to be so gold that it might interfere with the shades that I'm using. I just squeezed out so much of this. I really hate the Urban Decay Primer Potion packaging. Look at how much I got. Oh, so wasteful. It was only $8 though. And I can get a nice swatch. That's what it looks like. I cannot believe I squeezed that much out. Ugh, I'm so sad. But it is a truly metallic gold, and let me get a nice sheer swatch for you right here. Yeah, this is what it looks like when it's really blended. So it's just a sheer gold glitter. And I do think it's still going to be used and usable, but I can understand again why they would have been discontinuing it, because it could truly interfere with the shades that you're using on top of it. I think as a standalone product as well, it's not as nice as, say, Sin from Urban Decay, which is a little bit more opaque and not quite as patchy, but it will get used. Okay, and then I have some things that I picked up during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. I originally got Stila in the Light when they were doing the 20% off clearance, not clearance event, the 20% off coupon event. And then I saw that they had all of the palettes on sale for $20. So I picked up 2 more of them. The first is the In the Know palette, which is matte. And I want to point out, someone said recently, I did a tutorial with In the Light, and they were like, is she not looking at anything? Because In the Light doesn't have a mirror. It does, and so does In the Know. And if you can see, In the Know is just a bunch of matte colors. I'm not even going to begin to swatch. And then it comes with a smudge stick in the color Half Moon, which is a light gray, a dark gray rather. And then In the Moment, this is what I was talking about, In the Moment doesn't have a mirror. So I don't know if they changed around the packaging and I got an old one of this and a new one of the other 2 or what. But In the Moment is a really beautiful neutral and purple palette. And I just... If you guys want a full review of all 3 of them, let me know. I know they're a little bit older, but I would be more than happy to review all of them and let you know my thoughts. I also got one of these for my mom. I actually got a lot of things for my mom in this shopping trip. I'm like really weird whenever I see anything on sale and I'm like, that'll be good for a present for Christmas. And then I have like 20 presents for someone when it comes to the holiday season. So I just kind of gift people things all over the course of the year to make myself feel better. And then to get myself over the $50 limit, I actually picked up 2 NYX things. These were buy one, get one 50% off, and then I used a $3.50 off of $10 coupon code. So I got the NYX Suede palette, which I really want to do a full review on very, very soon. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette, and I think that it's so cool. I'm actually going to swatch, let's see, we'll just swatch 2 of the colors for the sake of swatching them. So we have 2 neutrals, and we'll do a color too. We'll do this really pretty teal. The pigmentation on these is really nice, and the thing is, with me and NYX, while I love them, I feel like the eyeshadow consistency is never the same. It doesn't stay consistent across the brand. I don't like the Love with Rio or Love in Paris palettes or anything like that, but the NYX Suede palette has amazing buttery pigmentation, feels very high-end and luxurious, and I really like it. So I will be doing a full review on that very soon if I have not already. Then I also picked up one more baked eyeshadow because I have another one of these that I love, and this is in the color Vortex, which is a gorgeous red brown, very much my color. These are the colors that I gravitate towards. The pigmentation on these isn't the best, but I love them because they're very easy to work with and build. I just think they're kind of user-friendly, so I didn't mind having another one. I guess that those are both drugstore. I didn't even think about that. Oh well, I hope you guys don't mind. Okay, so I will actually show you my little samples and things before we get into the balm that I got over the course of these shopping trips. I got a Stila convertible color for free because I spent $20 during the 21 Days of Beauty on Stila. And this is the color. It's just a really deep peach. I prefer these much more for lips than I do for cheeks, and I know some people say the opposite. So very happy to have another shade of that. And then I kind of got samples galore. So I got a sample of the Makeup Forever Artist eyeshadows, which I will try. I also got the Urban Decay Naked Flushed sample, which I almost bought this in a different color, not the original one, but a different shade, very recently. So it'll be nice to try that out. I got a Professional Agent Zero Shine sample, a little fresh hydrating eye cream, which I love these eye cream samples. They make it really easy to try out different eye creams and see how I'm going to like them and react to them. I'm knocking my box over. And then the coolest sample I got were these Kat Von D Unlock It makeup remover wipes. Comes with 2 makeup remover wipes in this little packet, so I got 2 of those, and I thought that that was a really nicely sized sample. And then I also got this, which will be passed on to my mom. She actually uses this all the time, the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. And this is in the color dark, medium brown rather, so it won't really match my brows. And then I picked up 2 little minis with coupon codes. The first my friend Laura from Mrs. LoeyLane posted about, and it is the Perricone MD No Foundation Serum. And this is what it looks like, really nicely sized sample, and then it comes with a little dropper as well. I know nothing about this foundation, so I'm not going to spend too long on it rather. I haven't even tried it, but it is something I'm looking forward to trying. Then I got one of my favorite foundations ever, which is the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow. So you just have a little bitty like 10-day sample in there. So that's a really nice way to try out additional beauty products basically for free. Just kind of adding it on the end of your orders and stuff like that. So then I ordered from the Balm on Haute Look, and the rest of the Haute Look things will be in my Wednesday video. The first thing is the Hot Mama blush. I've never tried anything from the Balm before. My friend Kristen said that this is kind of her go-to blush, and I was extremely excited to give it a shot. So it is kind of like NARS Orgasm without the chunky glitter, and I think it's beautiful. I think that the consistency on it is amazing. I love the cute little packaging. I think it's easy to travel with and stuff like that. So I got that, and then I also got the Mary Luminizer, which again, have not tried, know nothing about. I swatched it the day that I got it. I'm having a really hard time getting it open. This is what it looks like. And I actually got a Girl Lactic highlighter that looks almost identical to this, so I might compare them because I think actually the price point might be really similar on those. Never mind, I don't know what I'm thinking. But this is what the Mary Luminizer looks like. I don't even know if you can tell, but really light, beautiful highlight. I'm a very big highlighter person, so I thought I would love it. Then the final item that I got from the Balm, and the last item for this haul in particular, is the Nude Tude palette. And honestly, I've swatched these colors, and I think that it's a very interesting neutral palette, and it's something unlike anything else I ever have had before. Let me get some good swatches here. I'm getting creative with where I'm putting them. What else should we swatch? Here we have a couple of swatches. I swatched Standoffish and then the color Sexy as well as Sophisticated. So this is Sexy, this is Sophisticated. I don't know why I didn't put them in a more normal place on my arm, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. So a lot of these were like 50% off. I think that the blush was $10, the Mary Luminizer was a couple bucks, and then this palette was $18. So that is what I picked up for this first chunk of the haul. I'm going to take my makeup remover wipe to my arm again. And part 2 will be up on Wednesday if you are interested. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And until next time, my love bugs, I will see you very soon.